All right, so here we are, Secret Ingredients. I'm James Van Oslo here with the president of the Illinois Restaurant Association, Sam Toia. Sam, thank you for talking with us this week.
Thank you for having me here.
Let's do a little State of the Union.
Okay.
I saw that Illinois restaurants were projected in 2013 to see an increase of 3.7%. That seems good. Is that?
Well, let's put it this way. I mean, the restaurant industry over the last 4 or 5 years is, it's been tough, because with the economy being the way it is, people, disposable income, they don't go out to eat as much. However, we saw in the last half of 12 that there was definitely an uptick, and we think in 13 there's going to be a tick of about 3.7. So any uptick in business is encouraging, right? However, what we got going on here is the healthcare laws that are coming into play. A lot of restaurateurs are not sure of where that's going. So it's good for uptick in sales, but we got to, watch the healthcare. So that's what's going on in the industry right now. Matter of fact, we're going to have a healthcare summit in our office in the first week of February to talk with restaurateurs to walk through this new healthcare laws that will be taking effect in 2014.
What's the industry doing right?
Well, I think what the industry is doing right is that we are there serving our customers. It's all, you got a lot of clean food now. A lot of people are going definitely more organic, more vegetables, from farm to table. So I think that the restaurant industry realizes that, because remember, you go into the restaurants for food, you come back for service. Because if you're going out to eat now, everyone's thinking a little bit more healthy, you know what I mean? And I think that what the industry is doing, all the way from the QSRs, quick service restaurants, all the way to the full service restaurants, is giving more healthy options.
Cool. How does an organization like the Illinois Restaurant Association help? And let's assume people are watching in other states. Maybe they're in Missouri or Ohio. How can a state organization help an independent restaurateur?
Well, how it helps is that there's always legislation going on. Like here in the state of Illinois, we do over $20 billion in sales in the restaurant industry with over 518,000 people in the state of Illinois work in the restaurant industry. So when you have that much sales and that many people working in the industry, there's always legislation. So we're here to protect legislations that could hurt the restaurant industry. We work with the city. There was a business licensing proposal out there last week, which, a lot of restaurateurs got a little wiggy. The city really wasn't going after restaurants, but, restaurateurs thought, oh, this could hurt us because if there's a problem with the business license, they could hold our licensing back. So we worked with the city to put some language in there where it was put willfully. Well, so if you're out there doing something that's wrong, bad operators should be punished. But sometimes you're going to make a mistake. So we went back to our members, we talked about them. Some said if we get willful put in this ordinance, they would be happy. We did. We got a partial win. If we didn't have the IRA around, the Illinois Restaurant Association around, this ordinance would have went through and it could have hurt good operators down the road. So we're always looking, what legislation's coming out. How can we work, work it where it's good for the industry? So that's one of our biggest things we do out there in the IRA. And then also, we manage the Taste of Chicago. We have the Chicago Gourmet. So there's other things. A lot of restaurateurs like to be involved, and there's a lot of networking. By being involved with the Illinois Restaurant Association too. We have a lobby day in Springfield every year. We have a lobby day in DC every year. We do golf outings. So it's a lot about networking. And you've got to remember, restaurateurs, they're social people. They like to network.
Which is why we're here.
That's right.
You've been president for just under a year.
Yes.
How's it been? What's the progress report?
It's been a lot of fun. I did not expect it was a 24/7. I think I put more hours in at the Illinois Restaurant Association than I did in the restaurant. I mean, it's like running a restaurant. I think I brought kind of a restaurant feeling to the IRA, I mean, when I got here, people would use the intercom. Oh, use the intercom. Get up and walk over there and talk to the people. You know what I mean? So it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, the highlight this year was Chicago Gourmet. I mean, we sold out both days. We had the mayor there on Saturday to come and kick it off, and then the mayor comes on Sunday with his son because he had such a good time. I mean, that's telling you, you know, that was just great. That was the highlight of the year, was the Chicago Gourmet. Also, Taste of Chicago was very good this year too. We went from 10 to 5 days. So, and we're also working with the National Restaurant Association on national stuff, and you know, that's been very good too. So it's been a whirlwind of activities around here.
You mentioned running a restaurant. I can't look at you and not think of Leona's.
All right, so thank you. But you know, I have, you know, I tell people that I've been in training for over 20 years here. You know, at the IRA, it's all about restaurants, government relations, and community relations. And that's what you know, what I learned at Leona's. You know, obviously, I did everything when I was at the family business, all the way from washing dishes to bussing tables to cooking to delivering food. So I know it all. Yes, you know, there's times I do miss it, but I do like this new role that I am right now.
If you could impart, whether it's from your experience in the Illinois Restaurant Association or with Leona's, if you could impart one indispensable piece of knowledge, that one thing that an independent restaurateur could be doing better or should be cognizant of as he or she runs a business, what would that piece of advice be? Again,
I think I said this a little bit earlier, but I'll repeat myself. People come in for the food, but they come back for the service. So you got to give them fresh, hot food. And remember, people always remember the first thing they put in their mouth, be it the bread or be it the salad. You know what I mean? It's the first thing they put in their mouth. And people, like I said, they come back for the service. And you need to interact with your customers and just give them great, fresh, healthy food. And you'll grow your business, one customer at a time. You're only as good as your last meal.
Well, then, Toia, thank you very much.
Thank you.